Hey, what is up guys? My name is Tato and I'm back with another video. In today's video we're gonna be making a glowing effect in Photoshop. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe and share this video a lot of times, and smash that like button. Okay, so without any further ado, please make sure you open your Photoshop, and if you don't have Photoshop, please make sure you get it somewhere else. I don't have the links to that, so in this case I chose this picture that I'm gonna make a coolest glowing effect in this picture. So I wanted to duplicate by pressing control J on the keyboard, and I'm also gonna change that to a smart object, and I'm gonna make a group, and I'm gonna take that layer and drag it into the group. Okay, and what's next is we're gonna cut the leaf. Yeah, we're gonna cut this leaf using pen tool. Hopefully you guys know how to use pen tool, because if you don't, I am gonna make that video to show you how to use pen tool. But yes, we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna right click and we're gonna choose make selection, and we're gonna press OK. And now we're gonna go to laser tool and right click and copy the layer, and that layer we don't need that, so we're just gonna delete it by pressing delete on the keyboard. And now we want to go to filter, blur and Gaussian blur, and we're gonna change that to 3.5, the first one. And we also want to change that layer to a smart object, so we're gonna right click and change it as a smart object. And then we're gonna go to filter again, we're gonna go to blur and Gaussian blur. So I think we're gonna do this like a couple of times until when I feel satisfied. Okay, all you need to do is to duplicate, go to blur and then Gaussian blur and increase your blur. Okay, I'm gonna do it again, blur and Gaussian blur, and now we want to change that to 130 something. And oh wow, it's looking cool. So we're gonna do it one more time, and we're gonna put it somewhere here. This looks much better already, so we're gonna close our group and change the pass through to a linear dodge. Wow, it's already looking nice, right? Look at that, this is looking good. But by the way, we also wanted to go to exposure, and we wanted to clip the mask, so we're just gonna reduce the opacity. It's not opacity, the exposure. And we also wanted to add the hue and saturation for the leaf, right, so that you can change your color whenever you feel like. So you're gonna scroll down and press colorize, and you're gonna clip the mask by pressing Alt on the keyboard, and that's how it is. So you are just gonna choose the color that you really feel like you like. But in this case, I had to play around with the color until when I get something that I like, you know what I mean? So I chose this color, and I wanted to make the highlight of that. And I also wanted to clip this mask of exposure to the background, and I also wanted to add the hue saturation. And guys, okay, it isn't working, but I pressed colorize, and I had to play with the colors to see which color I can use for my highlights. Clip the mask. Okay, what am I doing? Clip the mask again, and you're gonna press Control I on the keyboard to invert the layer. That's how it is. And you're gonna press brush tool, you're gonna go and do your highlights. As you can see, the highlights are already there on the hand, so I was just following that, and that was the easiest thing to do, by the way. Just find it easy to do it. And now you want to go to the layer after doing this. Let's quickly finish with this. Okay, now you want to go to the layer and double click that and go to underlying and drag that to the right. Make sure you press Alt on the keyboard while doing that, okay? And this is pretty much looking cool, so I just feel like this is it. But anyway, you can also go to exposure and still drag the exposure down if you feel like. And I just wanted to make my highlights a little bit low, you know. And when you're done with that, you're just gonna go to file and go to export and go to export as, and you're gonna export it as a JPEG. Okay, and guys, do not forget, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, please make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe, you share this video a couple of times, and we are out.